This is Chester Moore, Executive Editor of Texas Fish and Game Magazine, standing on Lake Sam Rayburn. Well, it used to be Lake Sam Rayburn. It technically still is, but I'm right here at right across from the Black Forest, and Sam Rayburn right now is 13 feet low. It's very, very close to setting a record, and will set a record by the time this drought breaks, unless something really strange happens. I just want to show you a little bit of the advantages of a drought. Believe it or not, there are some advantages in the long run, and we're standing on it. You can see right here there's a lot of vegetation and stuff growing up, and when you have a drought, you have a lot of this vegetation that'll grow and it'll pop up, and then when the water comes back, especially if it comes back slowly, that vegetation stands. There's a lot more nutrients in the water. There's a lot more cover in the water for the bass, the perch, the crappie, everything to spawn in. The fry will survive longer, and you get what's called a new lake effect. In a few years, you have just a giant boom in fish populations, especially largemouth bass. And right across here, you can see a bunch of grass growing in the edge of the water. That's something right now that is already happening. We're getting a little bit more grass growing in the lake in some of the areas. And once this lake comes up, Sam Rayburn is set up to have incredible fishing. This is, although it's not one of the lakes that always produces sharelunkers 2 or 3 a year, it's consistently, every few years, it will crank out a sharelunkers bass. And I'm telling you, once this lake comes up in the next 2 to 3 years, Sam Rayburn's going to have incredible fishing for us all to remember. So here's the key. Grab your GPS and your cameras. Go out to all these areas you fish. Photograph GPS and mark spots. Intimately learn this area, whether it's Sam Rayburn, OHIV, Fork, Toledo Bend, wherever you're fishing. GPS spots, photograph them. Get intimately familiar with them, because when the lakes fill back up, the fishing is going to be incredible.